Just in New York, just hours ago, we welcomed the Finance Minister of Israel, Yuval Steinitz. Wonderful to have you here.
Good morning.
You were a lecturer in philosophy. Right now is a good time for philosophy. There's so much going on in the Eastern Mediterranean. The Palestinian Authority attempts to be the 194th member of the United Nations in some form or the other. How will that affect the Israeli economy if we do not negotiate again and they push through and are able to get a vote on this?
First, let me tell you, it's always good time for philosophy, not just today. But now with regard to the Palestinian attempt, look, we are ready to see a Palestinian state living peacefully, side by side with Israel. A Palestinian state that will end the conflict, the Palestinian-Israeli conflict. We are not ready to see a hostile Palestinian state that will collaborate with Iran or Syria, that will endure and continue the conflict with Israel. And therefore, we are very concerned about the Palestinian attempt to betray the very fundamentals, the very essence of the peace process, and to try to gain a state without peace and security to Israel, without end of the conflict, without demilitarization. This is an assault on the peace process that we cannot agree. And I hope that maybe in the last moment Palestinians will understand that the ramifications are very negative for both sides and will withdraw.
What would it do to the economy? What a successful economy, 5.1% GDP. Stanley Fischer is a governor of the Bank of Israel. It's been a success story. Could this success story be derailed by any outcome here, even including going back to negotiations?
No, I think the Israeli economy is very vibrant, and today we enjoy very low unemployment and very nice economic growth. And this is mainly because we managed to develop very advanced industries, high-tech industries,
right. Very
strong export. Our main export is not to the Middle East region, is to United States, to Europe, to China and India. So the effect on the Israeli economy is not that significant.
Now that you've done all that, can you figure out how to build houses in Israel? I'm told the housing prices are more expensive than London or New York. What are you going to do and your government going to do about house prices there that are polar opposite of the United States?
Yeah, this is really a problem in Israel. Housing prices went up significantly in the last 3 years, but we are already doing quite a lot. And in the last 2 months, prices are going a little bit down again.
This is the strangest conversation to have. In America, we're not having this conversation.
Also, each country enjoying its own problems. Housing prices became a big problem in Israel. Right. But now, for example, we jump from a level of 30,000 new apartments every year, constructions of new apartments, to a level of almost 50,000 new apartments. And this will enable us in a year or two to ease the problem and to reduce prices.
In the time that we have left with you, in a year or two to ease the problem, we all know that Turkey stepped forward in 1949 as the first Muslim state to speak to Israel. These tensions, these recent tensions, what would you like to see occur in the coming days and weeks to lessen the tensions, to protect trade and the relationship between these two nations?
Well, relations with Turkey are very important for us, and also for the Turks. And despite the diplomatic difficulties, trade between the two countries was growing even in the last 6 months significantly, and I hope it to stay that way. Anyhow, I think we have to make a serious attempt to improve the relations with Turkey. It's very difficult, but I'm confident that we shall find a way to bring relations to come. It's very important for us, for the Turks, and actually for the entire region, because those are the only two true democracies in the Middle East, Israel and Turkey. And it's better that the two democracies will get together.
Minister, thank you so much. We have to make it a longer visit next time. Minister Steinitz.
Thank you.
Yuval Steinitz of the Israeli government.